name is Douglas Dyer, and this is my wife.
Marcie Dyer. I was heading down a road of destruction. You know, I would have been that statistic of that girl who ended up pregnant with lots of children, or that girl who, you know, ended up on the system or whatever. And Jesus said, no, I have a better life for you. And that's how my life was before I met Christ. It was a very dark place for me. So once I found Christ, he filled the void that I had been trying to, you know, fill on my own in, you know, various different ways. And, you know, once I, you know, met Christ at a young age, it was the end of the story. That it didn't matter if I was by myself in a room, or if I was in an apartment by myself, or if I didn't have a boyfriend. It didn't matter. I could do whatever I needed to do because I knew that Jesus was right there, and I didn't need to have anybody hold my hand to reach, you know, the expectations that he had of me. And I found who I was, you know, after I met him, and then now I am who I am. But coming here, because of the large amount of diversity that's here, it just makes you even believe even more, because you're seeing the miracles, you're seeing the wonders, not just once in a while, but you're seeing them all the time. You're hearing testimonies all the time, and it's not the same testimony. It's the person who was homeless that found life and has an apartment. It's the person who was an addict, and now if you talk to them, you would never know that they ever was an addict. It's the prostitute that was walking the street, and now they are beautiful and gorgeous and have kids and families, and you know, you just saw so much. It was the diversity, you know. I said perspective, but also the impact was I have such a hunger now.
Yes.
To read my word. And you know, I wasn't having the desire to read, or the desire to dig a little further within my spirit to see or to hear, you know, what God was saying to me. And you know, since I've come here, it's almost like my spirit has just come alive, you know. And now everything that comes across the altar, I'm like, yes, yes, yes. And I go home and it stays in me. And, you know, come Tuesday, it's still there. Come Thursday, it's still there. Come Saturday, I'm like, yeah, I can't wait to go to church Sunday, you know. So because it's the power of that comes across the altar, and I'm being taught. There's not just one line out of the Bible. I'm being taught a section of the Bible, and it just stays with me. I'm able to connect it to my life, and I have such a hunger now, and I love it. And I think the hunger comes from, you know, having, you know, the great leadership here, but I also think the hunger comes from because the people are so on one accord. I can't stress that enough. You know, being a part of Crossroads, it's one accord. I don't feel that there is, you know, yes, there's multiple ministries here, but when it comes time to Sunday morning, it's about Jesus, and everything else goes to the side. And that's the greatest impact I would say Crossroads has had on me.